we have a bias that we know some of the brands, and for us, because we know them and they are consumer brands, we know that they are more creative, innovative, successful. And there are many brands that they are not B2C, they are not known, and they're doing incredible things in their own domain, and nobody heard about them because they are not, Apple, for
It's
example.
the power of positioning. I worked 2 years ago. I'm not going to mention any names, but I work with an electronic and appliances giant, really one of the biggest Korean companies in the world. Um, and I worked with their innovation team, and I was kind of disappointed. Their innovation team is relatively small to such a huge company. Um, and I remember talking with one of their VPs, and I asked him about it, and he said, "Yeah, people don't know that, but we're a Me Too company. What we're really good at, okay, on a global scale, it's a huge company. What we're really good at are two things. We see what competitors are coming out with, we immediately adapt and improve, and we release it to the market. We always second or third, but with better products. And the second thing that we're really good at is positioning, because we position ourselves as a very innovative company, and it works for us.
Yeah.
And I don't
It,
judge that. For me, it's fine. If it works for you, great.
it apparently it works for them. But
Yep.
it's like you're the first to have an idea, and you're like running fast, and you're first, and you get all the arrows in your back, and the ones who is after you will say, okay, now I can take the
Yeah.
battle.
Yeah.
So
And I
that's
think as consumers, many times we ask ourselves, do I want the first one in the market, or do I want the best one in the market?
Yeah, but it's not only that. It's not. Sometimes it doesn't get to any consumer. Sometimes it's
Right.
something that they would say, okay, why should we innovate? We could either take someone else doing the better and I'll take it, or we can just merge. We can buy the competitors if they're bothering us that much, and we don't need that. So you see companies that they are not doing the effort, and they're still very, very successful.
Yeah. I
When
think
when we talk about Apple, by the way, it's not like they invented everything that they are selling right now. We have to
exactly.
say that too.
Yeah. I think somebody. We were led to believe that innovation is a survival mechanism. If you won't innovate, you die. It's not true. It's not true. In the last 60,000 years, human were constantly working to improve their conditions and to better their abilities and skills, etc. So no, you don't have to do innovation. It's absolutely okay to stick to doing what you're doing really good. It's absolutely good to continue with R&D and with process excellence. These are great. Now, I think that these two are a must. If you want to innovate on top of it, that's great. Sometimes it's absolutely necessary, sometimes not, but it's a choice. It's a choice, and it's a choice that you have to, accept and embrace.
Yeah, but if you don't innovate and you don't change your business and don't merge these companies to or take these people in or do something, you don't have to call it innovation. But the market is changing. We see right now lots of change in the world. We're in the middle of the COVID crisis. Everything is changing. So sometimes you could do the same thing and it will work. Sometimes not. And
Right.
it's like insurance. You want to do it. It's insurance.
I agree. I agree. But I would also, yeah, but I would also pay for it as I pay for insurance. So for I ride a motorcycle. So the insurance that I have for motorcycle driving is higher than any other things that I do in my life that are less risky. So I kind of, even that is something that I kind of try to be responsible about. So yeah, innovation is something that has some good business results, good promise for the future. I think that in today's world, it probably generate more value internally than externally.